biggest meeting in One Piece. Now, a lot of people do not like to talk about one of the biggest meetings, if not the biggest meeting in One Piece that's about to happen. The world leaders, yes, all the world leaders are going to gather up in the Holy Land, which they call Mary Joa or Mary Joas. I'm not too sure what you guys pronounce it. And honestly, it's going to be very hype. Now, I've seen a lot of theories and predictions of what's going to happen in this crazy meeting. It's been announced that it's going to happen in 2017 for the manga. I would assume it's going to happen for 2018 in the anime. So 1 year for the anime and this year for the manga. So the hype is here. The greatness that we will see. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you guys right now, for personally, yes, this is the most anticipated meeting. I'm so hyped to see it. The crazy stuff. We saw in the last episode, the crazy people that are going to join up and meet at the Mary Joa, so it's gonna be very lit. Now, yes, we did see Vivi, Princess Vivi from Alabasta, Neftari Vivi getting escorted, and the person who was escorting her was Hina, the Black Cage Hina, the Rear Admiral, HQ Rear Admiral. So I gotta give her some respect. I believe that's a very high rank. It's like, I think it's on the left, because we know that Smoker is now a Vice Admiral. They both were captains back in the day. Now Smoker's a Vice Admiral and Hina's an HQ Rear Admiral. So definitely relatively close, and I gotta give him some respect. Yes, some respect, because they've been throwing a lot of foreshadowing hints. Now, I do want to say this. Vivi's father is talking about having a husband for her. She's denying it. We know back in the day, it kind of said that Vivi, there was like a dream of some sort talking about Vivi being the pirate queen. Very spooky. And we know that Vivi was with the Straw Hat Pirates for multiple arcs, so we know she was there for a while. So she's kind of day one. They wanted her to join the crew, to be honest. Vivi, they wanted her to join the crew, but she had her role as a princess for Alabasta that she chose for to stay. And honestly, Luffy did give her the hands back in the day. You guys remember that whole fight, that fist fight they were having? That was crazy. That was lit. So they're definitely trying to throw some hints. Now, personally, I do not think that Vivi and Luffy, there's gonna be any such relationship there. But I feel like they're throwing something. Like, I can't deny it. I see it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, in the Chopper flashback, that was the first time we actually seen the discussion of the Reverie, the meeting of the world leaders, and the main topic was Luffy's father, Monkey D. Dragon, the most wanted man in the entire world. He's leading the revolutionaries directly against the world government. No pirates going directly against the world government. Monkey D. Dragon is going directly against the world government, and we see the dealings. I remember when Nika robbing the time skip, the way that the whole, like, the bridge, Tequila Wolf, well, we saw crazy stuff around there. The revolutionaries are definitely making moves, and Monkey D. Dragon, I'm telling you right now, it's definitely warranted, the way he saved Luffy. He's always been a very spooky character, so yeah, it's definitely warranted that they were talking about Monkey D. Dragon back in the day, because they knew, I definitely believe they know that he is the son of Garp, the hero. So hype. Now, I talked about this Mary Joa or Mary Joas. I'm not too sure what you guys would like to pronounce it. I might be wrong on both pronunciation. I just call it Mary Joa, but yeah, this is the place. Yeah, the place where it's at. The home. Now, I'm saying it right now, the home of the Gorosei, which is one of the most hyped up group in the One Piece story. They call them the Pirate King level. They say they're so OP, nobody could touch them. That's swordsman, They say, I remember there was a huge theory that the Gorosei was Sanji's father, the blonde Gorosei. So yes, the Gorosei are definitely hype. I do want to talk about the Celestial Dragons too. It's also the home to the Celestial Dragons. And I know the Celestial Dragons are kind of above the Gorosei when it comes to rank, but that's a very weird thing. This is how I see it. The Celestial Dragons are above the Gorosei when it comes to rank, but the Gorosei are the people who truly have the most power. Now, there's moments where the Celestial Dragons will go over the Gorosei's head and do something, and the Gorosei can't do anything about it. But let's think about it. I feel like the Gorosei are the strongest in Mary Joa, other than, I'm not too sure when it comes to admirals. I feel like they're probably relatively in the same level until we see more of their powers. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, say on the same level of the admirals. The way he was talking to Gorosei, it was kind of like they're roasting each other, to be honest. No respect on either end. So definitely some cool stuff I saw in that meeting. And like I said, these guys have Gorosei, when we see what they're capable of, maybe in the Mary Joa meeting, maybe in the Reverie, we see a Gorosei go in action. That will be pure hype. I'm telling you right now, definitely pure hype. Now, Luffy's the man. Don't even ask about it, man. Luffy is the man. This guy has 3 princesses in the Reverie meeting. That's pretty much, he has truly affected. And you gotta give some respect to Luffy. Now I know a lot of people, Luffy got a lot of jokes, but this guy has the most beautiful woman in the world after him. Yeah, you see, he's living the life. Luffy's living the life. He's definitely living that lavish lifestyle. Now I definitely want to see how each three princesses interact with each other, like when Vivi talks to Shirahoshi or Rebecca talks to Vivi. I want to see how they interact. They both each have interesting stories. Personally, I feel like Shirahoshi and Vivi are the most interesting out of the princesses because of what they hold. Vivi, definitely her relationship with Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates, almost becoming a Straw Hat Pirate. And Shirahoshi, the ancient weapon, Poseidon, like that's the most hype. Like, I'll be honest here, I'm so hyped to see Shirahoshi when she actually harnesses that power. Because it's kind of been foreshadowed that Luffy and Shirahoshi are going to work together. Luffy and Poseidon putting in that work. It's definitely, it's going to be pure hype. And an unexpected guest might even reach. Yes, I'm talking about the boy known as Isho-san, Fujitora. If Fujitora comes through for the situation when it comes to the warlord system, we know he definitely wants to abolish the warlord system. That's one of his main goals. And honestly, I feel like seeing the Weevil actions, when Kizaru was talking about Weevil and how Weevil was doing so much bad things, but his power is so valuable, the warlords definitely have done a lot of negative things, and someone of a good nature like Fujitora, he definitely can't handle these warlords getting to do whatever they want. Now, I definitely feel like this is going to take one more big action of the warlords. Doflamingo was a good step towards it, but they need one more action. I feel like Weevil's going to be that one guy who does something so crazy that Fujitora's going to go, like, he's going to go nuts. He's going to run back all the way to the Holy Land, Mary Joa, and honestly, he might even go ham, like start fighting characters who go against him because he's banned pretty much from the base. So it's very interesting. Like, I'm not too sure. I don't think he's banned from Mary Jo. I think he may be banned from the base of the Marines, like HQ. But still, if he arrives at Mary Jo, he might have to go into a fight, yes, and who knows who he'll fight. It might be an admiral. It might be that boy Akainu, the fleet admiral. It might be the one we haven't seen before, Green Bull. Now, we definitely can't forget about the National Treasure. That is one of the biggest pieces Doflamingo had against the Celestial Dragons that helped him out. Now, people have been theorizing that the National Treasure is the Road Pornoglyph, and once you get that Road Pornoglyph, it's going to be key to going to Raftel. You need it, pretty much. Or some people are saying it might be some Void Century info. I definitely don't think it's going to be some Void Century info, though I think the National Treasure might be something that we can't even theorize. It's going to be something so unique, something so cool. I just think there'll be superior hype of something that's random that we don't even know what it is, and they explain it. That would be interesting. Now, I definitely feel like the Void Century info, we might get some during the Reverie meeting, and the National Treasure might get revealed, but I think the Void Century info will be so crazy. Just to see some new info on back in the day, who knows, just some info on Joy Boy. Yeah, pure hype, the Will of D, multiple stuff we need to find out, and what went down in the Void Century is one of the most intriguing mysteries in the One Piece story. Now, we still need to find out what the final ancient weapon is. We know what Pluton is. We even got Frankie, who can build a replica of Pluton back in if he had the blueprints. And we have Poseidon, which is Shirahoshi, who can control Sea Kings. But what the hell, don't laugh. I'm telling you guys right now, don't laugh. I'm going to say it. What the hell is Uranus? Now, I'm not too sure if I said that right, but that is the ancient weapon. And personally, I think whatever it is, it's going to leave us all with our jaws dropping because it's the last ancient weapon. And I think it's going to be the most important ancient weapon because they revealed it last. Like, it's most likely the last one that's revealed is the most important one, might be even the most destructive one, and the one that I don't think it's going to be in anyone's hands. People say Dragon has it, the Revolutionaries. I don't think the Revolutionaries have it because then they can make their move. I don't think the world government has it. I think it just might be still lost and you have to still find it. Who knows? People are saying that Uranus is on Raftel, and that's going to be the key to actually destroying the Red Line and that huge theory there. People say it might be the One Piece. That's a little too crazy. I'm telling you right now, it's not the One Piece, but because that would be a really anticlimactic One Piece. Now, I talked about Shirahoshi for a little bit, but honestly, I personally believe that this meeting on the Reverie might lead to a Fishman Island war. And the reason why I say this is because, first of all, we have a situation when it comes to Shirahoshi being there. What if she reveals by accident that she summons Sea Kings, and then out of nowhere they notice that Shirahoshi is the Poseidon ancient weapon? What if they send an admiral and his whole fodder Marines. Maybe what if they send an admiral, a vice admiral, a rear admiral, just a bunch of firepower, a buster crawl to go and take Fisherman Island, capture it, and obtain Shirahoshi, because that would be a key when it comes to the One Piece world. Now, me personally, I think that another way might happen, where it might be a three-way war when Fisherman Island happens, and Luffy might have to go and destroy it. And the reason why I say it might be a three-way war, because we know Caribou, it's kind of been noticed that Caribou understands what Shirahoshi is, and Caribou recently got captured by X-Drake. X-Drake recently brought Caribou somewhere. We're all assuming that he brought Caribou to Kaido, one of the Yonko. Bruh, Kaido has been losing a lot of firepower recently, and he's getting frustrated. Recently, like, we see Jack get taken out. We've seen his smile, Doflamingo. Kaido's gonna need another alternative. What if he goes and sought after the ancient weapon, Shirahoshi? I've been saying this for a long time. I don't think Wano will be where Kaido gets taken out. And people are saying, yo, calm down, yo. Kaido is the final villain, Wano, Mac. You're going too crazy. I personally believe that Kaido and Luffy are going to go ham. And when I say go ham, they're going to go hard as a mofo on Fishman Island. And Luffy's going to awaken. Kaido's going to be awakened. And it might just destroy the island like Madame Shirley predicted. That's just a guess of mine. I think Kaido might even arrive at the Marijoa Holy Land searching for Shirahoshi. And they might try to escape. And the whole situation there where Luffy has to go to the Holy Land Marijoa, and it'll just be a chaos, because I think the Reverie deserves some chaos. The way it was hyped up, it should have some crazy stuff happening where like a bunch of chairs are flying. You know, whenever a chair gets thrown, there's a huge brawl, a huge scrap, and I think there's got to be a chair thrown at the Reverie meeting. It's going to be hilarious, and it's going to be lit, and it's going to be very serious too, yo. What am I talking about hilarious, yo? These are crazy characters, bruh. Now, I personally feel like Green Bull, the Admiral Green Bull, definitely should be revealed in this arc, unless they send him to Wano or send him to some other island. I definitely feel like there's the 3 islands where I think Green Bull should be revealed, or 4 islands, is the Holy Land Marijoa, Wano, Elbaf, or Fishman Island. I think these 4 places are great places for Green Bull, the Admiral Raikugo, to be revealed, his power, his Dull Fruit, and where he comes from, a little bit of his history. Yo, people have been saying that Green Bull might be going to put in some work in the Marijoa, as someone tries to invade, a guy who has the same name as Luffy when it comes to that monkey. So definitely Green Bull, I think his character should be revealed, and his power should be revealed. And yo, I'll tell you right now, yo, he's been so anticipated. He's a top tier character. If you're an admiral, you're a top tier character. So it's gonna be cool seeing Green Bull if he's revealed in the Marijoa Reverie meeting, the biggest meeting in One Piece. Now, I personally am a big fan of this theory that's been in the community for so long, and I tell you guys, this has been in the community for years. Dragon invading the Reverie. And personally, the reason I'm such a big fan of it is because we know Baltigo recently got exposed. It got destroyed by Blackbeard, and CP0 was there, and the Marines. It was crazy. It was really hectic. And Dragon recently told Kowal to summon all the leaders. Now, I feel like Dragon and his leaders are close to what they're about to achieve. So wouldn't it be a crazy situation if Dragon comes with his leaders and invades Marijoa? There might be even a standoff between the Gorsei and Dragon. A crazy battle. Maybe some people get taken out, but I feel like if Dragon makes his first move, well, not his first move, but one of his major moves by invading the Reverie, the meeting. They talked about Dragon back in the day in the flashback, so it would be kind of cool to see Monkey D. Dragon go off. We finally see a little bit of his powers, his hockey ability. If he has a fruit, I don't think they're gonna reveal it in this arc, maybe, but if they do, it'll be so lit seeing a lot of stuff about Dragon. Yo, tell you right now, Dragon in Lockdown has always had me thinking, yo, what does this guy have in his bag of tricks? Because he seems like an OP hacks character. Yeah, if Dragon is revealed in the 2017 Marijoa Reverie arc, the biggest meeting in One Piece, expect a how strong is Dragon. Now, many things can definitely happen in this arc, the biggest meeting in One Piece. Some things I didn't really mention is Stelly, the Sabo's brother. I feel like he has a huge important role when it comes to the biggest meeting in One Piece. We also know that's going to be Dalton there, Wapol, and we know Dalton and Wapol do not like each other. Their history on Drum Kingdom. So this is going to be a very interesting meeting. Many more crazy people. We saw all the people, like the unique designs that were there. We know Kano Country's leader is going to be there. We know Sai is now connected to Luffy as he's part of the Grand Fleet. So yeah, it's going to be a very crazy meeting. A lot of topics are going to be brought up, and a lot of people want to bring up their own agenda. So it's going to be crazy stuff that happens. Just a video I thought I should put out and tell you my thoughts on what I think is going to happen in the Holy Land, which they call the Holy Land, the Mary Joa, the Celestial Dragons who think they're above everyone else. Yep. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this biggest meeting in One Piece Reverie? Like and share if you enjoy, like and share only if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.